guys, Beardo here, and welcome to another episode of the vlog. Yeah.
This is the Lifesavers Apprentice.
And as always, I am super excited to have you guys here. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't subscribed, kindly go and click that subscribe button. And if you have, gracias, mercy. Thank you. Thank you so much. And the voiceover you just heard, that was Timile. Thank you so much. And the sound that came with the voiceover, that was Kenny K Sticks by this producer. Like that. Thank you so much too. God bless you guys for me. Thank you so much. So, in other news, the vlog will be a year next month. Yeah, I'm excited to a year. Wow, cannot believe it, so fast. But anyways, moving on to the topic for today. The topic of today is something like that a culture of silence has been built around. A lot of people don't talk about it. It's like when you talk about it this year, like, oh my god. But no. So the topic we're talking about today is sex education and African parents. Raise your hands if you were sex educated or if your parents gave you sex education. Well, you don't see me raising mine because, nah, it didn't happen. Growing up in the American movies that we watch, there comes a time when the parents have to have the talk with their children and explain to them what sex is and how babies come to the earth. Mommy, how are babies bad? You have to explain all these things. But in Africa, it doesn't happen. I know it's not just peculiar to Nigeria because I did a lot of research and I found out that it's peculiar to just Africans. Like, it's peculiar to Africans everywhere that you don't really give your children sex education. What are you going to tell them? And now there are a lot of factors that our parents consider. They'll be like, oh, if I tell them now, will they not go and do it? But sincerely speaking, you telling them, will they not do it? So we're talking about, first of all, we'll discuss why our parents, don't give us sex education. I believe they feel like if they talk to you about these things, then you take matters in your hands, then they talk to you about it, so you want to go and practice what you've learned, and they're like, you understand? I think that's just basic reason, and our culture too. This issue is deeply rooted in culture, like female genital mutilation too, and it's just something that has been going on for ages and ages. Their parents didn't talk to them, their parents didn't talk to their parents, and you understand, and it's a generational issue, and we're continuing it. It's not supposed to be like that, especially in this age where a kid can just go on Google and type how to have sex. It's just like that, and Google will give you all the answers you need. Google will replace your father and mother in 0.49 seconds. And it's so funny that when they don't give this education, I don't know what they expect, that you just go and wing it, that whatever, if it's a boy, will be a boy. You will find out. If it's a girl, they'll be telling you don't get pregnant. But how do you know that you're going to get pregnant? So when I was even thinking about this topic, how it came by, that was when I met Fumbi, and I just started to give Fumbi, and that was I met him at the Google for Nigeria event, and then we're just talking about it. Then Oma came along and said, we need sex education. That's how people, not only sex education, we need to talk about how people have so many children and cannot use contraceptives. I talked about that in my last vlog. You can check it out. And it's becoming a big issue. So when I put this I put an inspiration ad on my status, a friend of mine commented, and he was like, oh, where he was 7, that it was the only male couple I was serving at a village in Ogun, and he was going to tell them that they had a parent-teacher conference, and he was telling parents that, oh, we can do sex education for your kids, and parents were like, they started easting. Like, the way he said it in his own word, the east way there is was enough to power a generator. Like the power of the east. And they were like, no. So you want to be teaching our kids how to have sex? And he didn't have any backup because he was the only male couple there, and the teachers wanted to be careful not to offend the parents and all that, and the parents were like, no. And I said, funny enough, 3 weeks after, one 15-year-old boy impregnated 3 girls. 15-year-old boy impregnated 3 girls, and all of them were from the same school. Can you imagine? And they said one of the parents of the girls now went to abort for her, and the rest, they went to do ultrasound. They were twins. It's not funny, but it is funny. It's not funny, actually. It's not. This is an issue we have to take seriously. I hope in our generation that we won't make the same mistakes our parents made. Our parents are great people, yeah, but this sex education thing, really has, to become prominent, and we need to start talking about it more. We're not saying you should teach your kids how to have sex. We're not saying you should teach us how to have sex. We're just saying that you should be open to talk about it. Now, we act like rather that we're not sexual beings. I'm Christian, and I believe that God created us. The God that created us actually knows that we are sexual beings, and He puts His feelings there to be used in marriage. And we like to pretend that it doesn't exist, like it shouldn't be talked about, like it's a vile thing. We don't talk about it in church too. We don't, because they be like, and when you start asking questions, they were, that means in English like you start trying stuff, and in my mind I'm like, are these people serious at all? Now, a lot of kids would eventually experiment their way into finding out what is good and what is bad, and trust me, you don't want that, because those are things that can lead to, even while experimenting, they can get HIV, they can get sexually transmitted infection, STIs, they can be pregnant or impregnate someone. And when you've not, okay, you want to sex educate, give your child sex education so they know what to do, and if eventually they make a mistake, they will know that mommy and daddy are there, and they can always talk to them. I believe that in our generation, I hope we don't make the same mistakes, because sex education is actually very important. You could save yourself a lot of trouble. So if you have any younger sister or brother, please be sure to enlighten them. I'm not saying you should go and teach them how to have sex, but you should tell them, okay, puberty, your body undergoes certain changes, some things, you grow boobs for girls, and for boys, your voice grows thicker, and all those secondary sexual characteristics changes. You understand? You want to tell them that this is what you should expect and this is what you should not expect. Our parents is just, as a girl, when you start your period, they start bringing it to your ears. If a boy should near you like this, you're pregnant. What? You say what? So when the girls eventually find out that, oh, the boy has touched me, I'm not pregnant, yeah, they will eventually go on and start finding out new ways to do these things. But if you've taken the pain of if our parents have taken the pain of telling us how these things go, I feel like a lot of troubles would have been avoided. Teenage pregnancy, HIV, there's a lot. The list gonorrhea, syphilis, the list is endless, and a lot of kids will not be hurt along the line because they will have learned that this is the way their body works and that it is natural. Yes, it is natural. This is the way these things are supposed to happen. It is not unusual. It's not something shameful. It's not something you should hide and not talk about. It's something you should ask questions about, that you should be able to do. And I know as a lot of people are watching this vlog that you might feel the same way, and I know that some of us might have learned. So for those that have learned, I would encourage us to talk to other people about it and let them know how it's going, because in this generation where we are, you might just want to look for information and end up seeing something else, and it's not good enough. So that's my own I think I'm still going to do like a series of vlogs about things, because people keep sharing different stories about the different things that have happened to them. And please, if you have any story, kindly drop your comments in the comment section or message me privately. We should have a discussion. And I believe that very soon that this issue is going to become big, and it's something we need to start actually talking about. For me, I think the government should even include it in the curriculum. Yeah, so parents have no choice, and these children will learn about it in school and all that. But our country, the change that we've been waiting for a while now, it's not here yet. But what can we do? But us as individuals and as people that we are, we can take the bull by the horn and do our own part to ensure that people don't get pregnant as teenagers, they don't get HIV, they don't dabble into things they're not supposed to dabble into at a certain age. And I know there's a lot of controversies for parents too, as to say, what age should I start giving my child sex education? What should I tell them exactly? Yes, there's a lot of things. A friend of mine said as soon as he was old enough, he started sitting down and gave him the old lowdown. So there are ways to go about these things, and I'm sure by the time they do enough research, they will find out when and what exactly to say to bring their kids closer, and it will save us a lot of stress. And parents, this will actually make your kids closer to you. They want to open up to you. We would want to open up to you, honestly. Yeah. and talk to you about these things. Pardon, like the video is dark and all. I shot this in the night. You know, it's a long story, but I'm sure I'll explain it later. And by the way, the vlog is going to be a year next month. Yeah, I'm digressing. So let me go back and end the vlog. That's my own 10 cover. I believe that sexual education is a serious issue and that we should educate our kids about it as soon as they are old enough to understand what sex is and know how it works. Now, this issue and this education will save all of us a lot of stress, like I've said it. So that's my own 10 cover. Please, if you have any other comments, like I've said earlier, drop it in the comment section. And yeah, I'm about to go now. So thank you guys so much for watching the vlog. I am on Twitter at @thesocial_nerd. I am on Instagram at nerdy_sanguine. The vlog is also on Instagram at Lifesavers Apprentice. Please kindly send me a DM or on Instagram or on Twitter. So thank you guys so much again for watching. A girl has gotta go now. And please remember, prevention is better than cure, and always stay safe. Thank you guys so much. Bye.